Hey,
This is John,
and Marcia.
and we're happy to have y'all here with us again on this great day. This is all about our experience buying black, I guess. Well, not I guess, but it is about our experience
Yeah,
uh,
sure, yeah.
and our journey, more so. About us just trying to be more conscious about how we're spending our money, where we're putting our money, and
Right.
just recognizing really the value.
And
Um,
power.
and power that we have with the dollar. I know we talked in a couple of videos ago just about the whole idea that how money circulates within communities that we associate with, which is the
Right.
black community. That 0 to 1 times it circulates within that community, which has tremendous rippling impacts on just the structure, services, how people live. Whereas we know within, I think it was the Hispanic community, I believe it was like 4 to 5 times or 5 to 6 times. Within the Caucasian community, it was like an unlimited amount of times.
Infinite.
So we're really just trying to be more mindful and more aware of how we're spending our money and what we're spending our money on.
Right.
You have anything you want to say to that?
Well, I mean, I would just add, just thinking about how we're spending our money from the standpoint of the power and the, I don't know. I guess I'm saying the long lasting impact that it has in not just our community, but other communities like our community, and just the opportunity to do something like this, where we're showcasing and sharing what we're doing to hopefully inspire others to do the same, and to also think about how they're doing it, and to be cognizant of it too. Because even if you go back a little bit to some of our videos, which we want you to go ahead and like and subscribe, and go with us as we go through this journey. But if you go back, you'll see that we started this journey and we've already made some, I wouldn't necessarily say
We
mistakes,
made some
but
mistakes.
I wouldn't say mistakes, but I would
Mistakes.
say some discoveries. And I would say, we discovered that even in trying to support people, businesses that are new, that are young, that are black owned, that you still have to have wisdom as you're moving forward. And you still have to know what it is you're
We
looking
made a
for.
mistake and purchased some trash bags that were like $50.
It was not a mistake. It was where we were, and
You learn from your mistakes.
we learned from the choice that we made, and today we don't think that that was the choice that we should have made today. But back then, we just were all about.
But I'll say, even though we made
You
that
see how he
mistake,
cut me off?
even though how we made that mistake, that we realized that there was still value
Right.
in,
Thank you.
in that mistake.
Thank you.
Okay, we're
right.
agreeing that it's a mistake now.
No,
We recognize that it was value
we're
in that,
agreeing that there's value in what we did,
and it
not
helped
that
us,
there's a
and it's
mistake.
helped us to really realize really how we want to spend our money and what
Right.
we want to spend our
Right.
money on. Like, so often people are talking about, well, our money's power, and we're going to stop spending our money somewhere.
Right.
And I think this journey has made me not realizing so much where I want to stop spending my
But where
money,
you want to start.
but where I want to start.
Right. And curtailing it too, specifically. So just because I want to start, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna spend my money in the black community. I'm just not gonna spend my money anywhere, because I want to spend my money in a place where I'm going to believe that there's going to be value in once I put it there.
Because just as a lot of people say, well, if I go to the corner store, I'm giving my money to someone that really doesn't care about me. I will make the argument that the same thing could happen within the black community. Like, you could honestly be giving your money to a company or to an individual that they look like you,
Right.
but they really don't care about you.
Or they don't have the same value.
Well, I can't speak on their value, but if I'm buying trash bags for you for $36, and I see that you purchased the
And they
trash
were not
bags
$36,
for
by the way.
I see you purchased the trash bags for $12, then I have to believe that, okay, your biggest motive right now
It's money.
is for
Right.
and it's not really about your consumers, and it's
Right.
not
Right.
and the one
And
thing
that's what I mean by value.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Value the customer, value your product that you're selling.
And that's what one reason
Value
why I
those
really
things.
like what we're going to talk about today,
Right.
and at least one of the products that we're going to talk about today, because I believe this company has really shown a value. But before we get into that one company that's shown a value,
Okay.
I just think it's important, because we also don't, I guess, sometimes recognize, celebrate, or even support like athletes and stars that are doing things that really
Okay.
that create a product that they're trying to provide value.
Okay.
And one person that I think is important to just bring up, in passing, is
Okay.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
Because Shaquille,
The big guy.
he's
Hey, he's just
a
big.
he's a basketball player.
He's just big.
Okay,
That's all. But
but the
ahead.
basketball player Shaquille O'Neal, because he did something that I thought was really, notable, that really did not, in my opinion, get the recognition. And I'm not talking about him, getting with Papa John's and all that other type stuff.
See, you brought. I wasn't even thinking about that.
But I'm just saying, I'm not, because people's mind may have gone there.
Okay.
I'm talking about his sneakers. Like, Shaq came out with some sneakers, and he came out with the variety of sneakers where they cater to someone that wants to put a lot of money into into buying his sneakers.
Why would you want to put a lot of money into your sneakers? But anyway, I digress.
But the same name, and I agree, because it's like crazy. It's the same name, same logo, same people that I believe are making a sneaker. But one pair is, I want to say, $100 and something that you can wind up getting his sneakers for. But then you go on Walmart and you can get the same sneakers for, look at that, $17.87. Now,
it's not the same sneakers.
It's the same. It's the same sneaker, just a different design. Like, the design is different.
Okay,
like, that's the only thing that's different.
But you got to pay quality. You're
not paying any.
You got to
pay
the quality. The stripe.
They were both made in China. They were probably made both in the same factory that Jordans are made in.
At the same time.
At the same time. The difference is, and really what we're buying, but this gets to the whole idea of,
I was trying to say, what you trying to see? I thought you were trying to big them up.
I am trying to big them up, but this goes to the whole idea of really recognizing what you're putting your money into. Okay. And a lot of times, what we're putting our money into is a business, this idea of this high quality of thing, but we're really not
ideal.
Yeah, we're not sowing our seeds into our communities, into these places that we have to go back, we have to live in, and we're wondering, why is our community not being renovated? Why are these things happening in our community? Well, are we showing the same value in how we're spending our money? If I really am a big fan of Shaq, and it's like, well, I'm gonna go buy his Shaq sneakers, then why am I going to go put this money into buying put all this money into buying these sneakers that all these people are going to get money down the line? Whereas Shaq has said, hey, I put this my sneaker out there at Walmart, one, so that people that don't have the money can buy these sneakers. Okay. And on top of them being able to buy these sneakers, so that this money can go back into the community, and people that were like me, like Shaq was and like I was, that can grow up with sneakers that are fashionable and different things of that nature.
Like a little boy who, just wants to have some name, some logo.
Some name brand.
And mom said, I ain't got $100 for you, boy.
And the thing is, but we as a community need to, really support that young man that's wearing those Shaq sneakers that are from Walmart, and teach our children.
That they're from Walmart though?
But I don't know if you would.
I don't.
And I don't think you would.
I would not have known. I would have been like, Dad, he got Shaq sneakers on. Well, no, I wouldn't have even noticed his sneakers.
But let's be honest, we really not. I
wouldn't even notice. Like, he got some shoes on.
That's not our big value.
Not flip flops.
But I'm saying, like really supporting our community and supporting people at different levels within the community. If you're not wearing Jordans, but you're wearing something else, are you still teaching your child to support that and support how they're putting their purchases? Or, are you teaching them also how to be mindful about how they're spending their money? Right. And if they're spending $200, why are you spending $200 and you're not getting the return on that within your community?
Right.
So
that's a sunk cost. Like once you put that cost in there, they're done. It's done. But,
so let's move on. Let's talk about like these two websites that we wanted to look at.
Okay.
And this all comes from the idea that we don't want to just we don't want to purchase things that really don't have any meaning or relevancy in our lives, and it's not stuff that we can continue to purchase. Right. Just having these one-time purchases for us in our journey just really it does not mean the same.
And it doesn't support. I mean, it doesn't, because you can't supporting a company is not just a one-time thing. Like, I don't believe. I think that you have to be a diehard or a long-term support. You just have to stick around.
Like if I'm a boycott Pepsi, I'm a boycott Pepsi. I'm not going to boycott you for a second.
Right.
I'm done. Like I'm done with Pepsi.
I hate to say like that, Blackout Tuesday or what.
I'm not going into it. So let's go into this. All right. So we want to look.
Okay. It was just one day. I'm just saying.
No, I'm with you.
I'm just saying.
But people are happy about their one day. They're blackout of their posts.
And I'm sure it might have.
Hey. Okay. So this is one company.
Okay.
And now the one thing with this company, because like I said, we're really big on trying to find products that we can buy and that we can purchase,
right,
and that we can continue to purchase and continue to support.
Right.
So this is all about cleaning products. The one thing I like about this company, and me looking at the company and doing some research, initially I was like, oh wow, this is a great company. They're doing cleaning products. They have all these great things out there that we could utilize in our day-to-day life. It's expensive.
We could utilize. Go ahead.
We being a family could utilize, and we being the kids that we have in our family could utilize. It was nice. The issue,
the cleanness of it.
The issue for me was the price, and I always go to price, and it's not because I'm cheap.
But you're living with. Well, I don't even know. I was going to say you're living within where
a budget.
We are.
Yeah, a budget.
Where we are.
And for me, this is too expensive for our budget. Now, I think this website and their products seem to be very good for someone that's dealing with all natural products because of different, maybe allergies and different things like that. Like their products seem to be very, very good. And they have a plethora of different things. They had like this insect stuff, bug away spray. But it was 4 ounces and it's $8, but it's all natural again. Right. They have a lot of different products on here. Right. I definitely suggest you looking at it. Right. And doing some further.
Everybody doesn't live under a budget. And just because you live under the budget doesn't mean you don't have. It just means that you're putting aside a specific amount for certain things. So.
Yeah, you're being strategic in how you're spending your money.
Right.
This is a great website. And this website is Pure Home, is pure-home.com. Right. So, go look at them, check out their information. Hey, this is a great website.
See if you can support them.
Yeah, see if you can support them. And then it's this other website.
And if you do, let us know.
In the comments. Tell them if you like the
know what you think.
We're probably we may not get anything from them, at least not right now, just where we're at on this journey. But there may be something out there that someone that has that income and has, and likes to buy products like this may get. So please leave something in our comments. Let us know, let our community know what you think about this product and their service. This other company that we're going to be looking at is called Urban Eden. Why don't you tell me a little bit about this?
Okay, so I like this company, and I think part of it is because it seems genuine. They seem very genuine in sharing their journey, sharing how they started the company, how they started it from just dealing with the herbs, growing things themselves. So I like the fact that they grow the products, and then they make soap and they make other all natural.
Now, when she says the products, she means that they grow like the herbs that they use in the product.
Well, they
don't grow soap.
They know that.
They make soap, but they grow.
We have a very intelligent audience.
Yes, we do.
They know that.
Yes. Okay.
So anyway, but my whole point was that they're in the full process, because I think we talked about that from the beginning. They're in from the beginning to the end of this thing. So their whole heart is in it. And for me, that says a lot, that they're caring about every step of the way. And they're going to, and to me, it's almost like that shows that they're caring about me 100%. I don't know if they do or not, but I'm just saying they just come across very genuine in everything that I've watched, because I have kind of done a little bit of research on the company, on the people, on their production, and I just really like it. So, we're looking at some of their products. They sell soap. They sell some deodorant. Mm-hmm. I think that was one of the things that I wanted to kind of look at, and they have this sample pack. So we were going to look at maybe getting the sample pack just to kind of test the soap out. Is $6, and the bars of soap was not expensive either. I think it was like $2 a bar of soap. And I think about, when I go to buy soap, Dove is like $2 a bar, Oil of Olay, those really nicer soaps. I
don't know why that came up.
Somebody needed that. But, some of those nicer soaps, are going to be about $2. So, even just making that even trade where you're saying, okay, I'm just putting apples for
Well, and,
apples.
and this is all natural soap. So
Right.
there's a big difference even with this to like a Dove or something like that. This is something that's void of all those different chemicals. This is something that's naturally made. Actually at one time as a family were making bar soap.
Right. That's why we're just getting a sample.
Well, that's part of the reason. But this is
It makes
actually,
sense.
I would actually say this is probably a company that we will look to support even long term,
Okay.
and just buying soap from, just because they have different things and different products with their soap that help with different chemical ailments and different things of that nature. So this is actually, in my opinion, a real good company, and it was something that Marcia brought up about this company that like really is another thing that's really near to my heart, and that's customer service.
Oh yeah.
So and you were talking about that a little bit with this video that they did.
Yeah, so in this video, she just was shouting out to her customers and just explaining the fact that, the business was booming and it was taking quite a bit of time to get those orders out. And she really was reaching and speaking to the new customers and just explaining that they're usually not this slow, but it's the fact that it really takes time to curate the soap and to, it takes weeks for some of this stuff to get done. And so when they have such a big order, all the love that they're getting from all around and all the new business that they're getting, it really does slow down production in a sense, but it's not because they're not trying to get those things out, but it's because what it takes, what they have to put into it. So she just really was trying to reassure people that, listen, we're there with you. We're not leaving you hanging. And I really like that piece and really engaging with the customers. You could see in the chats, just really engaging, just really wanting to make people, aware of what's going on and not leaving people out in the cold. So I just really like that because I think, as a business owner, as a business, you're going to do things that are not going to be the best. You're going to mess up. You're going to have growth spurts. You're going to have downtimes. But what do you do? Like, how do you
How do you engage with your customers when these things happen?
Right. And go ahead.
And I just think that's a big thing because it's a young gentleman that's actually at my job, and he's big on supporting Black businesses, and he's always buying these college T-shirts, about Black, that are pro-Black and show his ethnicity. That's what I said.
Got you.
Our audience is very smart. They understood what I was trying to say. But and one thing he was saying is that his back orders have that he ordered these shirts like a month ago, and he's been reaching out to the person, and they're not saying anything. They're not giving him any feedback on what's going on with his shirts and different things of that nature. So it made me feel good when it was like when Marcia was telling me, hey, yeah, what they're doing is they're putting these things out there, making sure that their customer base stays informed, doesn't feel like, hey, you spent your money now, hey, deuces, we're done with you.
Right. So I really like that. So I'm a fan of Herb and Eden.
Herb and Eden.
Herb and Eden. Definitely a fan. And then lastly, before we kind of exit for the day, this was another, I guess, database site for Black businesses. It's called Be Local, so Black Local. And part of it is to continue to grow a database of businesses. I know we've talked about a couple of other ones in the past, but here's another up and coming one, and we just wanted to share that with you. So if you are a Black owned business and you are looking to, I guess, get your name out there, this would be a good opportunity for you to do that.
And the website is belocalsearch.com. Just in case, you want to go in there and check them out. We also want to leave you just with this little video from, I believe it's the CEO of this business, just, sharing a little bit of information with you. So you all have a good day. It was a pleasure. Once again, we will see you all next week, if not sooner.
Attention, Black-owned businesses. Are you looking to expand your reach? If so, you need to get listed with Blocal Search. This is a nationwide directory and app for Black-owned businesses. So what this means is that you'll be able to expand your reach to all 50 states. So to get started, visit our website at www.blocalsearch.com. Select the Advertise tab and learn more about the 3 packages that we have to offer. There's our free level, there's our preferred for $9.99 a month, and then premium listing for $14.99 a month. Again, please visit the website at www.blocalsearch.com to get started today. I hope to see you soon.